Traveling to Saudi Arabia second time this year, I'll be sharing with you why you should visit Saudi Arabia, today. And as someone who makes money by partnering with international firms and gets paid for every action, completed, I have a strong interest in traveling and visiting new places. Yeah. And my goal is to make a whole lot of money from my business and travel to over 195 countries before the age of 26. Yeah, and we are not going to do this alone. We are going to do it together. So how did I make money that I can afford to achieve this dream for myself? And I will also discuss that in this video as well. And Alhamdulillah for Allah's blessing, yeah, because all the things we own right now is just by the grace of God. So this is a very strong disclaimer. Everyone has different reasons for their movement, and my movement is subjected to my reasons. So have that in mind while you enjoyed my trip with me. So I've put together, couple of reasons for my trip, and to enjoy it better, make sure you also, like this video, share, and subscribe for my interesting trip guide like this. So Saudi Arabia is strongly known for the country that houses the two most sacred mosques in the universe, and that's simply Masjid al-Haram Mecca and the Masjid al-Nabawi in Medina. And so being the number one reason why most pilgrimage are traveling down to the country, yeah, because that's the most reason everyone are going to Saudi Arabia. And these sacred mosques are points where Allah answers prayers and blesses the Muslim Ummah. And yeah, it's a sacred environment. So it's also the fourth pillar of Islam, but it's optional for people who can afford it, but compulsory for people who can afford it. Yeah, may Almighty Allah provide for us so we can, go on this journey as well. So our flight left Lagos and we arrived in Ethiopia in 6 hours. And we had another flight going to, Jeddah in 2 hours. So after that, I had to go to Medina also. So immediately I landed in Saudi Arabia. It feels like a homey, joy and peace. So I'm experiencing the market side, like places where they sell the local stuff. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. Also, one thing is that you need to get a SIM at the airport, and I had to quickly do that so I can get connected to my loved ones, because their Wi-Fi at the airport, you can't really connect to it like that. You have to have a SIM to connect to the free Wi-Fi. So it was already late, so we had to take another 6-hour road trip to Medina. Yeah, because I'm going to Medina first. So getting to the hotel very early in the morning, I had to rest. Guys, this one here is so scorching. And went ahead to say Teslim to the Prophet in the Prophet mosque. May Almighty Allah accept it as an act of ibadah. Now, the following morning, we had to visit some important sites in the heart of Medina. And there are a lot of them, such as the Bakia, where the Prophet was buried, and the early companions. And also we visited different battlefields that was used during the Prophet lifetime, and some of them are the Battle of Uhud and a lot more like that. So all of these battle places are places you visit, and you can get to learn about these places as well. Alhamdulillah, we head back to the hotel, to start preparing for our lesser pilgrimage, which is Umrah. You can do Umrah as much as possible during the year, while Hajj can only be performed once in a year. So you can always do multiple Umrah, year in, year out. So we left the hotel to start the journey, and we stopped at where we call the Mikot. This is a point where, the two white peas, should be put on before getting to Kaaba. It's a very, very important step in validating your intention for Umrah. And we arrived at Mecca in the evening, I think after Maghrib, and we started the activities. Also, we have very good brothers to guide us during this ritual, as it is very important you don't miss any step of it. Like, very important. So you need a very good brothers to guide you, not only to talk, but to also do the same thing and guide you basically. So we started from the circumambulating the Kaaba for 7 times and chanting and praising Almighty Allah. We had to do Safa and Marwa, which is the next ritual to perform. Once we are done with the activity of Umrah, we had to shave our hairs, as this to validate the completion of the Umrah. If you don't shave your hair, you have not completed the act of doing Umrah. Yeah, you have to shave your hair once you are done with all of those rituals. So may Almighty Allah accept it as an act of ibadah. Since my first and strongest reason has been accomplished, I've got a lot of business meetings with some of my foreign firms I'm partnering with, to see how we can get more results within the, final quarter of this year. And that aside, a lot of different places to visit, a lot of adrenaline activities also to engage in as well. So getting to start by the meetings, we had several discussions around advertising and strategies to retain our users to keep using, the platforms. Being a top leader in the CPA industry, yeah, this is a very, very important discussion for me and for the growth of my students in the CPA growth community. So we had several places to visit to have fun, and one of them also was the Al match. You guys know the club Ronaldo is right now. That's Al, and they had a match in Buraido. Buraido is a state. We had to book a flight to Buraido to watch Cristiano Ronaldo live on the pitch, and it was an amazing journey with several roller coaster experience. Guys. We had a very crazy experience. You won't believe that the match ended around 11 p.m. and we got to the airport around 1 a.m. and only for us to be at the airport till 3 p.m. and we still miss our flights. We had to just book another one so we don't sleep in Buraido that night because we've spent a night already. So we have to book another flight and leave Buraido to, Jeddah. While I was moving also, I was also trading with my AI. Yeah, while I was at the airport, I was trading with my AI, making profits back to back. At least we have to book for the flights, and from the profits we make, we have to. Guys, see, we are currently trading from the airport. $860 profit. Guys, stop playing. So, guys, stop playing, guys. Stop playing, man. Stop playing. So, guys, this AI simply analyzes the market and tells me whether the market is going to buy or sell. So I take the trades and make profits consistently. So this is very, very interesting because as we are making profits, we are spending it. But alhamdulillah, we got back to Jeddah. Yeah, we got back to Mecca. We started embarking on some fun activities such as scuba diving, snorkeling, safari ride, squad biking, and a lot more.
Stop playing, man. Stop playing. Make money and come to Saudi Arabia.
So let me now start. Scuba diving was a very, very nice experience. Yeah, and even if you've never swum before, with a team of experts with you that are gonna be with you, you are very, very safe. He also accredited and gave me a certificate as a basic diver. Also, we did snorkeling. Snorkeling is simply you floating on the water and just enjoying the breeze of the sea. You can't do much with snorkeling, which means you can't dive in with snorkeling because you need air to breathe. Unlike scuba diving, you have the air tanker at your back, with you inside the water, so you can do a whole lot more with scuba, but lesser with snorkeling. And that same day we did safari drive. This is one of the most crazy experience stuffs I've ever done. Guys, this is crazy because the driver on the safari vehicle was really a genius. I really, really enjoyed this, and you might tell her make it possible for me and you to do this. Have you ever tasted the milk of a camel before? Now let me know in the comments section. Have you ever tasted the milk of a camel before? How does it taste? How does it react to your tongue? But alhamdulillah, I was able to taste the milk of a camel, and it tastes so nice for me. But let me know how if you ever tasted it before, let me know. And if you haven't, just let me know in the comment section. So after the safari drive experience, we started the quad biking, which was already getting too late, and only for me to try a deadliest drifting. Thank God I didn't enjoy myself much. So after that, we are done. So we had to head back to the Red Sea Mall to have our solar and a couple of experience around the beautiful mall. Yeah, Red Sea Mall is a very, very beautiful mall for the Saudians. This mall is gigantic and beautiful. So after that night, we are in Jeddah, so we head back to Makkah to continue our religious activities. That being said, I created a private Telegram channel where you can join me and make money, in the forex markets with the help of my AI powered signals. And with this, we make money consistently. So the AI provides us signals, and all we just have to do is to copy the signal and make money together. You can also use the link in the description to join my private channel. I'm gonna put the link in the description for you to join the private channel. Yeah, right now. So go do that. Also, if you want to know how I partner with international firms and make, cool cash per every action completed, these guys simply pay me for every simple actions completed, such as filling a form, you know, registering an account, such as completing an action basically. So this business model is simply called CPA marketing. And in case you see, and in case you want to see how you can also tap into this business model and make a whole lot of money for yourself, yeah, I'm gonna do something for you right now today. Yeah, I created an academy that teaches you how to partner with international firms and make money, by doing that. Yeah, and you need to be in that academy so you can be able to see how we are actually making money partnering with international firms. So I'm gonna pin a link in the comment section for you to check that out. Yeah, go ahead and check that out immediately after this video. And guys, one more thing, finally, and in case you want to join me in my next Saudi Arabia tour, where we observe Umrah and also have a lot of halal fun activities, talking about business, different stuffs in Saudi Arabia, visiting different places and different adrenaline activities. This is just an opportunity to travel and learn together. If that interests you, I'll put a link in the comment section for you to get in touch with me so we can I can add you to the group that we created and you can be among the people that will be going to Saudi Arabia together. I hope that makes sense. If that makes sense, let me also know in the comment section. And if today Allah has not puts more onto us, you can also have it in mind. Yeah, it's a very good thing, Umrah and all of these activities that makes you feel energetic, pumped. They are halal activities, and alhamdulillah. So guys, thanks very much for watching this video. I really appreciate that. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notification bell, for my next video. You're gonna love my video. So stay strong. Let's make money so we can see the world together. Yeah.